Sam Darnold's journey through football is not a straight ascent toward fulfillment, nor is it a cautionary tale about unfulfilled promise. It is something more complicated, more human, and far more revealing. It is the story of a quarterback who entered the sport's harshest spotlight before he was fully formed, who carried expectation heavier than preparation, and who learned, often painfully, that growth in football does not move on the same timetable as hype. In a league that rushes to define quarterbacks before they define themselves, Darnold's career stands as a study in endurance, adaptation, and the long work of reclaiming belief. From the beginning, Darnold's relationship with football was grounded in responsibility rather than spectacle. Raised in Southern California, he grew up in a family that valued competition but never worshipped it. Sports were part of life, but they were not an escape from discipline. They were an extension of it. He learned early that talent invited opportunity, but preparation sustained it. That principle would become vital later, when opportunity arrived faster than clarity. At San Clemente High School, Darnold's development did not follow the typical quarterback prodigy script. He was not handed immediate control. He waited. He split time. He learned from the sideline. In an era where early dominance often defines identity, Darnold's patience shaped his foundation. He learned how to prepare without guarantees, how to lead without authority, and how to absorb coaching without defensiveness. Those lessons would resurface later, when patience was demanded at a much higher cost. When Darnold finally took control, his instincts stood out immediately. He played with creativity and courage. He extended plays naturally, trusted his arm, and remained aggressive under pressure. But even then, what separated him was not recklessness, it was responsiveness. He listened. He adjusted. He understood that improvisation only works when anchored to structure. His growth accelerated not because he forced it, but because he allowed it. His rise at USC happened quickly, almost violently by football standards. Thrust into a program defined by quarterback legacy, Darnold inherited expectation before he inherited mastery. Early success amplified belief. Comebacks fueled mythology. He became the face of renewal for a program hungry for stability. But with every victory, the narrative expanded faster than development could reasonably keep pace. At his best, Darnold showed rare qualities. He manipulated the pocket instinctively. He delivered throws under pressure that demanded fearlessness. He maintained poise in moments that destabilized others. Teammates trusted him because he absorbed responsibility rather than deflected it. Coaches trusted him because he understood the offense beyond surface reads. But success at that level magnifies everything, including flaws. Turnovers became a recurring conversation. Risk tolerance blurred into recklessness in the eyes of critics. The same creativity that once defined his edge became a point of skepticism. Darnold learned early that quarterbacks are rarely evaluated by context. They are evaluated by outcome alone. When he entered the NFL draft, expectation followed him like gravity. Being selected early did not simply grant opportunity, it imposed obligation. He was drafted not just to lead, but to rescue. For a young quarterback, that distinction matters. Development requires space. Rescue demands immediacy. Darnold was asked to deliver certainty in an environment that offered none. His early NFL years unfolded amid instability. Coaching changes disrupted continuity. Offensive schemes shifted before mastery could take hold. Protection breakdowns created urgency where patience was needed. Young quarterbacks often require insulation. Darnold inherited exposure. Every mistake became confirmation bias. Every struggle became narrative reinforcement. Yet even amid chaos, flashes persisted. Tight window throws. Movement under pressure. Command in moments that demanded courage. The raw material was still visible. What wavered was confidence, eroded by repetition of doubt rather than absence of ability. In professional football, confidence is not just internal, it is environmental. And Darnold's environment offered little reinforcement. What separates Darnold's story is not that he struggled. Many quarterbacks struggle. It is that he endured without retreating into denial. He absorbed criticism without lashing out. He acknowledged flaws without surrendering belief. That balance, rare in any profession, became the axis on which his career pivoted. Transitions followed, each offering perspective. Reduced expectations created space to rebuild. Darnold reframed his relationship with the game. He stopped playing to justify projection and started playing to execute process. He focused on fundamentals, footwork, timing, progression discipline. He learned to eliminate chaos rather than survive it. Time spent observing reshaped him. Watching veteran quarterbacks manage tempo, manipulate defenders, and prioritize situational control expanded his understanding. He learned that leadership does not always announce itself. Sometimes it stabilizes. Sometimes it restrains. Sometimes it simply avoids the mistake that costs momentum. As his career progressed, Darnold embraced adaptability. He accepted roles that emphasized contribution over validation. That humility did not diminish him. It preserved him. It extended his relevance. It allowed growth to continue without the burden of identity defense. Quarterback development does not end at 24 or 25. It does not stop when headlines cool. It continues if the player allows it. Darnold allowed it. He worked deliberately on decision-making under duress. He refined anticipation. He improved pocket discipline. His arm talent remained, but it was now paired with judgment. Later opportunities revealed that evolution. His play reflected patience. He avoided unnecessary risk. He understood when aggression was required and when restraint preserved advantage. The game slowed, not because pressure disappeared, but because comprehension deepened. Off the field, Darnold's professionalism remained consistent. He accepted accountability without spectacle. He prepared without complaint. He remained grounded in work rather than narrative. Teammates respected his steadiness. Coaches valued his openness to coaching. There was no reinvention of persona, only refinement of craft. Sam Darnold's career is not defined by draft position or early promise. It is defined by resilience, by the willingness to rebuild belief when confidence fractures publicly, by choosing persistence when retreat would have been easier. His journey reminds us that quarterbacks are not static products. They are decision-makers evolving under relentless scrutiny. Some fracture, some stagnate, some grow quietly. Darnold grew. He may never be defined by one iconic season, but his story carries weight precisely because it reflects truth. Progress is uneven. Confidence is fragile. Growth demands humility. Endurance matters. Sam Darnold represents a reality football often resists acknowledging. That development is nonlinear, that leadership can be understated, and that careers are not erased by early struggle. They are shaped by response. As his journey continues, Darnold stands as a testament to perseverance. A quarterback who absorbed expectation, survived instability, and kept building when certainty disappeared. Thank you to all the fans for watching and supporting this story. Your appreciation for resilience, your respect for growth, and your understanding of football's complexity give meaning to journeys like Sam Darnold's. If you enjoyed this long-form documentary, please like, share, and subscribe. More powerful football stories are coming, and we sincerely thank you for being part of the journey.